Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in for another sales update. As you know, I do these every Wednesday, and this week I got about 18 sales to go over with you. It was the week started out a little slower, but it's starting to pick up now. And we had some pretty decent sales. And now that I'm getting some of that inventory listed from my thrifting trip down to Virginia, I'm starting to see sales pick up already after I have about 85 to 100 that I've listed this week. So let's start going over some of the things that sold this week. I'm starting at the end here. So the first item that sold was a pair of men's Levi jeans, 501s. Nothing too special. It did have the button fly in the front. This makes them a little more valuable from what I've seen. I put these up at $19.99, and they sold pretty quickly within 2 weeks, plus shipping. The second sale was at Orvis. That's not the best picture, but yeah, it was just a nice Orvis black shirt. Um, I think I had this listed for $24.99. I took a Oh no, it was listed for $21.50, and this sold for what I was asking actually, plus shipping. And yeah, this is a really nice shirt. Orvis, like I've said in my previous videos, Orvis has been doing really well for me, and I always pick it up. The only ones that I would suggest not being careful with because they don't sell for as much are some of the short sleeve shirts. But just do your research with those. The next item was a LL Bean, wrinkle resistant. These have also been doing fairly well for me. They're quick sellers. Not the highest price, but if you're picking them up for $3 to $5, $17.99 is what I got for this one plus shipping. That's pretty good. That's over 15% or 50% profit margin, so that's good. The next item was we're gonna start getting into some sport coats this week. I had some started selling. It's been kind of a week or two with not many sales. And this one was actually a suit jacket. Just a nice, simple blue with the small check in there, window pane. And I took a best offer for this for $30. And I've had people comment on this in previous videos on I'm selling Ralph Lauren for $30. Well, these suit jackets, they're very slow sellers, and I don't know why someone buys them if they're looking for a piece they're missing or what, but they will sell, but it's a very long tail. So if I get an offer, I take it. I'm picking these up for $2.50 to $5. So it's something that if someone gives me an offer, I'll flip it quick, you know. The next one was a Penguins men's large polo type shirt. This was I think a slim fit. Yeah, this had some nice colors, almost like a little kind of a neon yellow. Uh, and this I took a best offer for $19.99. But these do pretty well. If they're in nice colors, they do pretty well. So I picked these up if they look good and they're slim fit. Here's another Orvis. It was the same style as the black one with the checks. The tag was a different color there, but same style, same kind of fabric. It sold for the same price, probably to the same. It didn't go to the same buyer actually, but it sold just a couple days later. So, all right. And then we had the next one was a Tommy Bahama. This was from the big group of shirts I picked up in New York City, and they're slowly selling. This was a nice. They'll start to sell more as the summer goes, I believe. But this was a nice one. There's the tag right there. Rayon. Said one long weekend on it, and that sold for $30 plus shipping. Here's a sweater, Ralph Lauren, quarter zip. This sold for $16.99. This was a quick flip that I had because I had this sitting around. I think I pulled this out of my personal closet, and I just never wear it. It was something I thrifted, so I quickly flipped this $16.99 plus shipping, and I'm happy with that. Usually you can get more for these, but I think because it was off season, I just sold it cheap to flip it quick. This is a vintage Pendleton women's blazer. This is something I had. This is how you know it's a woman's tag right here. It's usually yellow, and also it usually, the numbers for the sizes are lower. This has been sitting in my inventory for a while. Probably like 2 months, and this sold. This is something I got for probably $5, and I wouldn't pick this up again in the future. So the men's Pendleton blazers, they're almost like a smoking jacket. The men's ones, pick those up if they don't have any holes in them. But the women's I wouldn't suggest. It did sell, but I won't be picking this up in the future. Here's a vintage lumberjack. I think that was just keywords I used. I should have used buffalo plaid, but um, actually no, it was a lumberjack. But it was acrylic and it was padded on the inside. These do good in the winter, and I'm surprised it sold this time of year, but still, nice sale. You can find these things for super cheap if they have the quilted acrylic. If they're acrylic and they have the quilted lining inside like that. This is like a padded lining, so it covers the wool and adds some extra insulation. These do really well in the winter. Here is a vintage Palm Beach. I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand before. It's an older brand. There's definitely people out there that look for this. It's a really slow seller, but it will sell. This one I had for about 2 months before it sold, but with the gold buttons, I will pick them up. Like a lot of brands, the blazers do a lot better. So, but this sold for $26.99 when I had it on sale for 10% off. Here's a Joseph A. Bank, another. This was a suit that I listed. Let's see, I listed this 3 days ago, and then it sold the same day I listed it within about an hour, which I was surprised because this isn't a super low price. It's not that low. And the reason I priced it low is there was wear on the pants right there on the belt loop, onto the belt, all right in the front, see? And still, even with that, it sold for $29.99. So that's awesome. I think I thought I've talked about this before. Sometimes when you're rushing through the thrift store and you're finding some good things, you overlook some flaws. And this was something that I overlooked in the store. I wouldn't have brought it home, but I picked this up for $14.99. This suit, and usually this will sell anywhere from 39 to 49, and still I still made good profit on that even with it being damaged. So super happy with that. Here is a Brooks Brothers. This is an older blazer. You can see right here. Look at the pockets, and the buttons were like an old castle. But this is the old tag right here, and it was not fully lined. So I didn't sell this as much as I usually would for a Brooks Brothers with the gold buttons, but still it brought in $49, and this was also another quick flip, something I recently listed, so it sold within 2 to 3 days. And here is another Ralph Lauren that sold really quickly for me for $39. This is a houndstooth. There you go. There's the multicolor houndstooth. Ralph Lauren, and this sold for $39. Really quick flip, 5 to 40 plus shipping. So happy with that. And the last one is a Hugo Boss Einstein jacket, and this was just a suit jacket, and with 3 buttons. This is a popular style for the Hugo Boss jackets and suits. If you find them in a sport coat, in cashmere, wool, silk, anything like that, with the Einstein like this, they'll bring in a lot of money, $80 to $100. But this one still brought in 50. Someone that was looking for it because this also sold quickly, 2 to 3 days. I probably could have got a little more, but this is the average sell price for these. And when it sells quick, you're happy when these suit jackets sell quick. But that's all for this week. Not that many. I think we had 18 items. We had our first successful show. If you haven't seen it already, chilling with my nomies. That was last night with the Valley Picker. So if you haven't checked that out, head on over to my other videos and check that out, and go subscribe to his channel. He's putting out some good content. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. We're about to hit 500 subscribers on the channel, so I'm super grateful for everyone that's been watching my videos and for all the likes and comments. It's been really good to see that people are getting some good stuff out of these videos. So if there's anything special you'd like to see in the future, I know I've been really sticking to sales updates for eBay and merch. I'm going to start doing interviews going forward. So if anyone's interested in coming on, I've been telling people to shoot me a line and we'll chat. And if there's anything you guys are looking to see in future videos that besides the sales updates, please let me know in the comments, and I'll work on putting a list together and getting some new videos out for that. But until next time, this treasure gnome is out.